Hello guys. I am Louis XVI. I am the King of France and belong to the Bourbon dynasty. France is the most powerful country in the world right now.
I am the Queen of France, Maria Antoinette. I am from Austria, but my heart belongs to France now.
I am an absolute monarch. The absolutism was created by my grandfather Louis XIV. I have an absolute power and nobody can limit my power.
Dear students, a queen as me have a big responsibility in the kingdom. I have to organize the parties of the French court. Especially I prefer the Palace of Versailles. It was created by Louis XIV, and nowadays it is the magnificent palace in Europe. No palace is comparable to Versailles in Europe.
I am the king over 26 million people, but most of them are non-privileged people, mainly peasant, but merchants belong to this group too. They have to pay a lot of taxes to the crown, the nobility and the church. But the non-privileged people are agitated in recent times. The peasants are starved because of the bad harvests and the traders want more freedom of trade, but all of them want to pay less taxes. I don't understand why they want to change our system.
Don't worry for this people, they are a mob without importance. They don't uphold the traditions of their parents, they don't uphold the lessons of our church. They live very well. I don't know why they are protesting.
While in the city.
This very unfair. We are poor peasants, but we have to pay a lot of taxes. Nearly the half of our harvest is for the taxes. We have to pay taxes for the king, for the nobleman, and even a 10% is for the church, the tithe. Probably the most hated tax for us.
It is the truth, we are the poorest of the society, but we have to sustain the expenses of the richest people, especially the expenses of our king. He don't think about ourselves, he only think about his parties in his palaces and his wars. The people are hungry, our children are dying over the streets, and nobody is making nothing for resolve this situation. No more abuses. We need a revolution, we need to change this world. Men have to do something, our children are dying.
Hello guys. I am Charles II, Baron of Montesquieu. I am an enlightened thinker. As you know, we defend the separation of powers and the democracy in front of the tyranny. Our kings represent the tyranny because they concentrate all the powers, the executive, the legislative and the judicial power. It is not a proper way to organize the political system in Europe. What do you think, my friend Voltaire?
I agree with you, my friend. The peasants and the craftsmen are poor, and they are hungry, and our freedoms are restricted by the crown and the church. We cannot express our ideas freely. Criticizing the king is forbidden, criticizing the church is forbidden too. There is not freedom of expression. I think this is the most dangerous problem for a society.